There we go. I can't see anything. There we go. Let's see if this is working. There we go. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can I see my screen? Yes. All right. Cool, cool. Let me just edit the title real quick for you guys. Alright, boop. Stream health. Stream settings. Alright. I just low-key forgot everything. Here we go. Full guide. How to get your first. How to land a gold mine. What should the title of this video be, guys? Let me see if I'm even live. I don't even know. We are live. Full guide to 5K. Alright, this should be good, guys. This should be a good title. This is not a good, what is it called? I'll show you guys how I make my thumbnails real quick while we're here. Canva. It's very simple. If you guys want to hop on the YouTube game, just go over here to home, thumbnail. It should pop up. Bro, I look, you forgot. Oh yeah, create YouTube thumbnail. Close the tab. Go over here to uploads, and then we'll just click. What is it? It's like a high ticket sales video. So we're gonna click. I mean, none of these are actually even good, to be honest. Blah blah blah. Let me just pick a picture real quick, fellas. Maybe Ryan. Not that Ryan. That's when I lost the fight. Let's just go down here. Shit. Ignore all of that, guys. Offer. Bro, this is so hard. I can't find a picture. Oh yeah, let's just use this one. So basically we have the picture, and now we'll just put the little text 0. Let's just do 0 to 5. Here, please use keyframe. It's working. I don't know why it's giving me an error. How do I pause the stream? Pause. Stream. Poor. Looks pretty good to me. There we go. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Let me make a thumbnail real quick. Thumbnails. There we go. But yeah, pretty much in this video, I'm going to be going over exactly how to land your first gold mine offer, what high ticket sales is, how it works, and everything in between. So that way, if you guys have any questions, I'll be right here throughout the entirety of the video. So let's see your thumbnails. What is it? I should have probably done this before the stream, but it's too late now. I'm not stopping. We're just gonna be here together while I make the thumbnail. Should take like 2 seconds. I'm better than most of the Indians out there. Come on here. This one's pretty good, but I look kind of fat there, so I'm not gonna use that one. Can't be looking. We're lean maxing. We gotta make sure we look lean. I think that's better for the CTR. Bro, why do I look so fat here, bro? I'm not eating for 4 days. Alright, this one's perfect. This one is perfect. Let me just edit this. Bro, like you guys don't even know how good I am at thumbnails, even though I have like 100 views a video. We're still getting there. I think it's just the YouTube algorithm testing me to see if I really want, you know, to make it on YouTube. Boom. Alright, this is the last time you guys will be making a thumbnail with me. I'll always do it before the video. I don't know why I started the stream. Let's just say I popped the full 100 mg modafinil, so I'm completely locked in. And we're going to increase the sharpness. Alright. Add text box. Alright. Boom. How do I add a fucking arrow? Tools. What is this? Lines. Brand elements. Ah, here we go. How do I make it red? Red would be good. Boom. Rotate that over. If you guys need a thumbnail editor, let me know. I'm fucking better than most Indians, bro. Alright, corner. Alright, it should be G. Stroke weight. Oh my goodness. All right, I cooked. Make this yellow, blue, white, red. Yeah, all right. We're about done. We're about done here. Thumbnail, download, upload, customization, details. All right, we are ready. Save, and then let me just turn back on my screen here. Make sure it's OG. All right. My bad, guys. I'm so new to this streaming shit. Boom. Boom. All right. Let me just move this above. Order. Move up. There we go. All right, should be all good now. Ah, shit. All right, we're gonna make this screen a bit bigger. All right, let's see. There we go. We're locked in, guys. So, the full high ticket sales guide. How to make your first $5,000 in high ticket sales in Thailand, America, wherever you may be in the world. So that way you can travel, live completely on your terms, and not have to clock in to like a 9 to 5 or anything like that. Just because, like, for myself, I used to work at like Racetrack, Red Lobster, used to be a contractor putting gutter guards on gutters back in the States, driving around all over Georgia, like 2 hours a day, and never being able to travel or anything like that, having the time to do what I want to do. And now just being able to live in Thailand for 2+ years, been to Dubai, Vietnam, Malaysia, just all over the world. I think this is definitely the easiest way to make your first few $1,000s online. So stick with me, guys, as we kind of go through this guide to kind of show you guys exactly how it's done, what you need to learn, how to even land your first role, and everything in between. Why listen to me? Because first off, I came to Thailand with $1,500, no income quite yet from high ticket sales, just with strictly savings, not even my own savings. I got like a loan from this ex-drug dealer back in the States, my good friend, who I met at the gym, and just so happened to have a lot of money from, you know, driving drugs across the States. So, you know, he knew of my dream to come out to Thailand, and he was very open to like lending me 1.5K for the year, no interest. So an interest-free loan for a year. I came out here, no income, and I met this like one girl. And after a few weeks, I went completely broke and had to fast for 110 hours, which in turn, I finally cracked the code, started networking, outreaching, and finally landed my first gold mine offer scaled to 10K a month within my first 3 months as a closer. I started off as a setter for this guy named Juvier Gyms. He's like this day trading coach on YouTube. But then went to the Philippines to lock completely and got a Airbnb for about a month and a half. And I went back to Bangkok only about 20 days in, just because like the Philippines, I had no friends there, nothing going on. So I just really wanted to go back to Bangkok because that's where all my friends were. So after making like 14K in like 2 weeks, that's when I was like, okay, you know, I'm good. I can just go back to Bangkok whenever I want. I don't really have to wait around in the shitty Cebu City, which is in the Philippines. I only know one friend there, my good friend Joe. So yeah, I was just so tired of the Philippines, so I just went back to Bangkok. Then 2 months later, after going back to Bangkok, scaled to 20K plus a month with this guy named Casper. This other day trading coach. So yeah, I mean, I spent tens of thousands of dollars leveling up the skill of sales, whether that be masterminds, courses, coaches, just being able to kind of get more insights on like different avenues of like psychology of the skill of sales, which has been able to translate and help me hop on a sales call, whether it be at the pool, in the car, on a bike, whatever it may be. Just being able to take a call anywhere and being able to close deals. I think the skill of sales is probably the number one skill you need to have, just because like once you learn the skill, you literally unlock the ability to never go broke again. So yeah, I mean, I've helped 50 plus others like Jan, Richard, Jared, Matt, many others get to at least 5K plus a month, like one-on-one, just because I don't believe in the courses type stuff, like when it comes to coaching, just because like with these courses and stuff, you're only able to learn so much because like you don't have that person looking over your shoulder to see exactly what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, so that way they can come in and turn those wrongs into rights. And this guide will help you get the exact same results if you put in the work, because if you only watch this and just spend time with me here and don't apply any of this into your life, no one's ever going to be able to help you. So first off, what is high ticket sales? Breaking it down simply, you're the middleman of the digital gold rush that we're living in, just because like more and more people are learning and figuring out that going to college, going to university is pretty much a scam, just because you're not really learning anything and you're just learning from people who've never done what you're trying to do. For example, I went to university for myself for about a year and a half, and the teacher that I was learning from, she's never operated, owned a business, never made six figures in her life. So learning and paying tens of thousands of dollars a semester to learn from someone who's never even done what I was trying to do is kind of a scam. So more and more people are looking to like learn from people who've already done what they're trying to do, so that way they can learn the exact tangible process that it takes to get them from where they are to where they're wanting to go in their lives. So they're looking for mentors and courses to learn, whether that be day trading, e-commerce, SMA, YouTube automation, maybe even getting in shape, learning how to talk to girls, like with dating offers, with fitness offers. There's just an abundance of different ways people are teaching people and helping people get from point A to point B with a skill set, mindset, whatever it may be. And with these influencers, these mentors, these coaches that are online, they're only one person. And the thing is like, if it's a gold mine offer, they have tens of thousands of people watching them each and every single day. So with all of these people, they can't handle them because they're only one person. So they need help either setting or closing deals from their traffic. And that's where we come in as the middleman. So yeah, with the expectations of high ticket sales, you can make money very, very quickly. This is absolutely true. Like you can be completely broke, just like me in Thailand, 1 week, and then 2 weeks later you have a few $1,000s in the bank. But the speed of success is completely based on your skills, who you know, and the resume and experience that you have in the field, just like any other job. But the reality is most people have zero out of the three. Like they have no skills, they have no people that they know, and they have no experience, which is why they're broke. But the thing is that you don't need experience, but it does help with scaling fast. Like if you have the skill of sales, you can crush it on any offer. But the thing is like, if you have nothing going for you right now, it's very likely that you probably won't be making any money whatsoever right now. Because like most of the members inside of my mentorship Living Unchanged, they started off with zero experience. They had no idea what to do, but after giving them the frameworks, the scripts, how to land their first roles, just pretty much everything A to Z, most of them are making 5K plus a month living in Thailand, wherever they kind of went as well, like the USA, what's another one, the Netherlands, Romania, Australia. Just really depends on where you want to go, because like not everyone likes Thailand, unfortunately. Like it's just like you either love it or you hate it. There's really no in between. So right now, if you're starting with zero skills, no network whatsoever, it may take 3 to 12 plus months to be absolutely printing, especially if you have no network, no anything like that. Yeah, hello Jake, thank you for the popcorn. But don't worry, this guide will help you land a goldmine offer in 30 to 60 days, just really depending on how much time and effort that you put into making it work. But now going into setting versus closing, because they are entirely different things. The first one is appointment setting, which I think is the easiest way to kind of break into high ticket sales, just because like you don't really need that much skills, that much ability. You can even do DM setting where you don't even have to show your face. You don't have to talk to anyone. You can just type with your thumbs to make a few $1,000s a month. And yeah, with DM setting, you really only need your thumbs to start absolutely printing. But like with setting, you need to be able to expect 5 to 9% of every set closed deal that you put on the calendar. Let me just let this come out. Just because like with setting, I'm trying to break this down as easily as possible for you to understand. Like if you have no idea what setting is, pretty much there's leads that are watching these people on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it may be. And when they're watching these people, they go to apply for the mentorship, whether that be an opt-in, a VSL funnel, whatever it may be. And once they put in their information, their phone numbers, emails are put into this thing called a CRM, which is like a software. And within that software, you have the ability to either text them, call them, email them, message them, whatever it may be. And that's where you're going to be starting to set some appointments. And then once these appointments go over to the closer, when the closer closes the deals, you just take 5 to 9% of every set closed deal. So for example, let's just say you set someone up, like let's just say you set John on the calendar, and let's just say Jake, for example, closes the deal. Once Jake closes the deal, closers get 10 to 15%. So Jake takes his cut, you take your cut of around 5 to 9%. So let's just say you set an appointment and the closer closes it for $3,500 or $5,000. You get $350, and that's completely yours. And if we do the math there, if you set 28 appointments and 28 of them closed, that's already 10K a month. You can also offer stack, so you can have one offer, which is like a fitness offer. You can have another offer, which is like a dating offer. So you can stack like 2 or 3 offers at once, just depending on how much time you have and how much you're able to actually be efficient on either one of these offers. Because if you're only working one offer and it takes you 10 hours a day to hit the KPIs, which is the standard that you need to hit to be able to stay on that offer, you're probably only going to be able to keep one offer. But if you're only working like 4 hours a day on one offer and maybe 1 hour a day on another, you can stack multiple offers to increase your income. But yeah, with closing, a lot more skill is required, and you do have to show your face because you're going to be hopping on either Zoom calls or Google Meets. And it does take a lot longer of a process in order to close deals, whether it be like takes like 20 to 30 minutes or more, just depending on like the quality of the prospects and where they currently are in the sales process, whether they've just watched the influencer for just a few hours or if they've been watching the influencer for a few months or a few years, which in case they're going to be a very, very hot lead, already pretty much ready to buy. They probably didn't even need a closing call. But most of the time they're right in the middle, where probably they've been watching the influencer for a few weeks to a few months. So they're pretty warm. They're not too hot, but yet they're not too cold. So you're just gonna have to take them through usually like a 30 to 45 minute call just to figure out exactly where they are, what pain points they have, what goals they have, and what type of life they're trying to create, to see if they're even a good fit in the first place. because even some of the time they might not even be a good fit. Like maybe they don't have the money, maybe they're not completely locked in, maybe they don't have the clarity or vision on actually doing what the influencer is like helping them do. Like maybe they want to day trade and they're watching Juvir Gyms, which is this day trading coach, and they apply to a call and they hop on the call and maybe they start talking to you and then they're just like, yeah, I want to do day trading, but I also want to do e-commerce. I also want to be a gym, a fitness coach. So they're all over the place. And sometimes when this is the case, you can either, what is it called? Like you just talk to them and get to the point where they kind of realize whether they're going to do strictly day trading or strictly e-commerce. And that's when you just kind of narrow down their vision and goals to figure out if this is something that would even help them in the first place. And if it does help them and the influencer can help them get them to X, Y, and Z goals, then it's a good fit and you pitch and you either get the close or you don't, just depending on how good your skills are. But even the best salesman in the world, you can't close every single deal. So it's just all about being peak frequency all the time, going to the gym, tanning, and just doing everything you can to be in the best possible state of mind outside of sales. And that translates directly into sales. But yeah, I mean, with closing as well, like let's just say you close a 5K deal, $550 is completely yours right into your bank account. So if you do like 18 closed deals a month, that's already 10K a month. And with closing, offer stacking is a lot less likely because each call takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So if you do that times 8, that's already 8 calls, 8 hours. And, you know, you can't really be working 16 hours a day or more. So, you know, one offer is most likely in terms of like the ability of being able to stack offers. It's not very likely with closing. What is up, Brahim? How are you, bro? Where are you based? While we wait for Brahim to answer, I'm going to be going over the importance of goldmine offers, because the reality is that you could have the best salesman in the world on the worst offer in the world, and he's going to be scrounging around, being completely broke, looking in the streets for pennies. He's going to be sleeping with ladyboys. He's just going to be completely homeless. But the best salesman in the world, the worst salesman in the world on the best offer in the world, he's going to be absolutely printing, being able to travel, live completely unchained. And that's the case of like the offer that you land will literally determine whether or not you're broke or absolutely printing. And I've experienced this for myself. The first 3 offers that I landed left me completely broke, hopeless, and even thinking that high ticket sales was a complete scam. Like the first one was like this AI agency where it sounded very good. I thought it was way ahead of its time. This was back in 2023 where AI wasn't really talked about as much as it is today. So I was thinking like, oh my goodness, I found a gold mine right off the bat. I'm going to be absolutely saved. Brahim is from Saudi Arabia, currently living in Ethiopia. With my American brain, Brahim, I'm not quite sure where that is. I know where Saudi Arabia is, but Ethiopia, I've heard of that country, but I have no idea where that is on the map. Hopefully it's pretty good weather there, pretty good living situation, but how is it? But yeah, the different gold mine offers that are kind of allocated in different niches are like day trading, e-commerce, SMMA, Forex, crypto, dating, fitness. It just really depends on like where your expertise and confidence and comfortability lies in terms of like your ability to understand the knowledge behind each niche. Like for example, I love the financial niche, like day trading, crypto, e-com, SMA, just anything to help people make money online. I'm not a big fan of the dating or fitness offers just because I don't have conviction in them. Because like I can't see why someone would pay 10K USD for an offer like that, just because like I've never been fat. I was super skinny, but I can't see like why someone would pay that much money in order to get into shape, because I've never been out of shape. So I don't know like what it even feels like for them. But for like making money online, for day trading, e-commerce, SMA, Forex, crypto, spending 10K on coaching, a mentor, anything like that, it does make sense, because like if you're able to make 20K, 50K, 100K plus a month or more from any of these different niches, it makes sense to pay 10K. Because if you pay 10K to learn a skill that's able to make you 10K, 20K, 50K or more, it makes sense because it's a very profitable transaction. Because like if you put in the time, the effort to make it work, it'll be a lot more profitable for the prospect in the long run. But yeah, in order to find your first gold mine offer, I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then we'll go over the exact process. So I'll be right back in about 2 seconds. I'm not sure how to pause this. Let's mute. Yo, 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 yo. I think we should be good. All right, bet. Where were we? Ah, yes. Finding your first gold mine offer. It's a very, very simple process once you understand what I'm about to put down to you guys. So as long as you guys pick it up and use it, it's a very seamless process. First up, you want to create a Google Sheet separating name, email, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll kind of show you guys how it's done. Whoop. Google Sheets. I'll even do it from scratch just to show you guys how easy it is. Ignore this. Offer hunt. Let's call it that. So we want their name. You want their email, Instagram, YouTube. Let's just even put email number 2. Instagram. What else? Let's make this look pretty in a second as well. Yes. Instagram, Facebook, X, and then from there, what else do we need? Their name, email number 2, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I think that's pretty much all we need. So we're gonna bold these, make it look pretty, make it increase the font size, center it. Well, that did not work. And then we're gonna see if we can space this out. Shit. All right, let's increase this a bit. Increase this. All right. So now we have these sorted out. We're just gonna do 10, okay? You guys can do more if you want. But here we're just gonna color this a bit as well, you know. All right. Bro, I forgot. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna put this here. No. Here. All right. Niche. There we go. All right. So first up, you're gonna go on YouTube. And on YouTube, you just want to position yourself as someone who is looking to learn X, Y, Z skill. So let's just say, for example, you want to learn how to day trade. Okay, this is because, again, let's just say how to day trade for beginners. So here, we're going to be looking for people who have a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and they need to have a high ticket offer as well, because if they don't have a high ticket offer, there's no point to reach out to them, because what are you going to sell? You know, thin air? I mean, that's what we're going to do anyways, but at least we'll be making a lot of money. So first up, if you go to videos, you just want to make sure they get at least 5K, 10K views a video. And as we can see here, he's getting at least 20 minimum per video, which is very, very good. A lot of subscribers, almost 1 million. And all we really need to do now is to make sure that he has a high ticket offer. So first up, you want to check in the bio to see what's kind of going on. So we can see here, learn how to trade like me. We'll click that. And as we scroll down here, we can see that he has around 167, 197, 227. So very low ticket offers. And if you were to sell these as a closer, you'd only get $22.70. So obviously, this is not the kind of money that we're looking for. I'd rather work a 9 to 5 than sell something like this. So because he has nothing here, we're gonna exit out of that. And we'll scroll down to one of his videos just to see what's going on. And if we go down here, we'll see in the bio or the description of this video that we see join my inner circle to get all of my trades. So when we click this, we end up on a VSL page, which is a video sales letter. And usually with video sales letters, it tells us that there is a 99% chance that he does have a high ticket offer. So what we're gonna do is, we're actually not gonna do this on this live stream, but if you were to watch this video all the way through, it will pop up an opt-in page where you're able to put in your name, phone number, email, and book a call. And when you book a call, that's when you show up on the call with the closer, who will then try to close you to get his 10%. So now that we know that Juvier has a high ticket offer, what we need to do now is put him on the Google Sheets. So what we'll do here, put Juvier, niche, day trading, email. This is how we find his email, by the way. View email address. I am not a robot, hopefully. Maybe I am. Submit. Sometimes it glitches out, so you might just have to give it a good refresh. Click more. View email address. I'm not a robot. And we can see here he has the email there, which we will put right here. So now that we have his email, this is the first one that you can get. The second one that you can find is you need to actually book a call. We're not going to do that right now because that would take 12 minutes every time. We're not trying to watch the entire VSL. But if you were to watch the entire VSL on this page all the way through and book a call, you're able to get the other email from the email confirmation that you get when you book a call. So what we would do with that email is put it right here, from booking call. And then of course you don't want to be a douchebag. You want to cancel the call after you get the email. But then from there, all we really want to do is find his Instagram as well. Can you go lower? Oh, there we go. So yeah, his Instagram is right here. So what we're gonna do is tap that, go back here, put it here, his Facebook. Let's go to Facebook. Boop. All right, so you just want to type in Juvier Gems. All right, and we can see here that he's posted something. We just want to make sure it's actually him. 5.4K followers, seems legit enough. So what we're gonna do is put it right here. Then from there, it's a very, very simple process. Actually, let's see if we can find him on Twitter. I doubt he's on Twitter, but you know, it doesn't hurt to just at least look to see if he is or not. So let's go to Twitter. Maybe this is him. It might be a scam account. It looks like it's a scam account. So we're just going to leave X for now. But as you can see here, we have the full Instagram, Facebook. We don't have Twitter, which is okay. You can also use an email scraper, like a Chrome extension. So that way when you go over here to the VSL, you just use a Chrome extension with the email scraper to find another email there. But I mean, we have pretty much everything that we need now. So pretty much all that's left. I mean, it will kind of look like this. So let's see here. So we already have this kind of setup, which is the one I kind of showed you guys how to do. But all that's left is to attack from all different angles. And I'll show you guys the script real quick. This is basically how we're going to be reaching out to them. So once we figure out like their Instagram, their Facebook, we couldn't find his Twitter, which is okay, but we have both of his emails. We just want to outreach from every single angle possible. And I don't know if you guys know, like, what's his name, Bailey, the videographer who works with Andrew Tate. This is how he was able to land that role with him, was by reaching out from every single angle with a very fire outreach video. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I can maybe even show you guys real quick. I'm not sure if you guys can hear. Let me make sure. All right, let's see. I wonder if you guys can hear. I think you guys can.
Tape, I've got a proposal for you. 60 seconds, let's go. So I saw the emergency meeting that you threw up on YouTube a few days ago, and it looks to me like you're trying to produce more content. And I think that's a great thing, because I personally love your content, and I think there are millions of people in the world who can benefit from what you have to say. But here's the deal. I've seen the quality of the videos that you put out. I saw the War Room meetup in Dubai. I saw the quality of that video. And look, I'll be honest with you. It was decent. It was okay. But I think you and I can both agree. You've got the best girls, you've got the best cars, you've got the best house. Say, you were four-time world kickboxing champion of the world. If you're the best in all these things, if you have the best in all of these things, why on earth would you just settle for a videographer that was good? Tate, you deserve the best. And here's the deal. When it comes to videography, I am the best. And so here's my proposal to you. I will fly my ass out to wherever you are and show you what I'm capable of. February 22nd through the 25th, I'm recording at a conference in Vegas. But after that, I'm free game. So if you need a videographer that can help you take things to the next level, I'm your guy. So I know you're going to watch this, because I'm going to send it to every single email, every single social media account that you have. And after you watch it, if you think I'm your guy, you give me a reply, I'll be there. I'll see you soon, Tate.
All right. So as you guys can see, he had the conviction, the confidence, the energy. He just had that it factor when it came to an outreach video. So that's where we're going to try to replicate, so that way you guys can land your first gold mine offers and make $5,000 a month. So kind of with the script, it's very simple. I made it very simple for you guys to use. If any of you guys are watching this live or later on in the future, this is pretty much how it goes. Of course, you don't want to be shirtless, handsome, and tan. You want to wear a collared shirt, good lighting, good audio, no headphones, and a good backdrop preferably. Like this backdrop, it's not bad, but it could be a lot better. So yeah, it's going to go something like this. Let's just say we're reaching out to Juvier Gyms, the guy we were looking at earlier, and then just kind of use your situation to your advantage. Like, let's just say you have no money, you're in Thailand, and you're hungry, and you really want to make money online. You can use that to your advantage. And it just goes something like this. Hey Juvier, my name is Ryan. I'm 22 years old and live in Koh Samui, Thailand. I really love and respect what you're doing, helping people level up their lives with being able to help them learn how to day trade. And I would absolutely love to help you level up people's lives by setting all of your old cold dead leads. Pause, pause, pause. Shot, pause, gif. Right here, where it says set or close, you really want to incentivize and say whichever one you're aiming for. Like if you're looking to be an appointment setter, you have no skills starting off, make sure you say set. But if you're already been setting in the past and you're outreaching to be a closer, you want to be able to say close. So whichever one you're aiming for, don't say both. Say one or the other, is what I'm trying to get at. So let's rewind a bit. Juvier, I would absolutely love to help you level up people's lives by setting all of your old, cold, dead leads that you've already given up on for free, just to prove to you that I'm your guy. Now, Juvier, no need to talk about commissions until after I prove myself, just to show you that I'm your guy. I know you're very busy out there living in Dubai, driving the Lamborghinis, helping out the family. So no need to respond. Keep doing what you're doing, helping people level up their lives with trading. But I really can't wait to hear back from you. And yeah, just make sure you have good audio, excellent lighting, high energy, high conviction, and you have a good haircut. You don't want to be looking like you're homeless. And yeah, I mean, pretty much, if you guys take a look at the screenshots here, we have a few screenshots from inside of Living in Chain from Jared, Adian, Phil, Ram, and Mr. Clean. Just being able to land gold mine offers and live in Thailand, I can definitely help you guys out. I've helped 50 plus people so far, one-on-one, not just by sending them a few videos, patting them on the back, and telling them good luck, just by giving them access to my personal network called the High Table and giving them offers from inside of my networks, helping them learn the high income skill of sales, as well as guiding them on how to land their first gold mine offer to get them from 0 to 5 to 10K plus a month. Additionally, helping them set up the dream life out here in Thailand, if that's something you want to do. If not, that's totally okay. But you know, just living in Thailand, it is an absolute cheat code, especially if you're making 5 to 10K a month in USD and spending that in baht. You're going to be absolutely bollock. And then of course, getting them acquainted with the members of the High Table. We do have 100 plus people out here so far. So just being able to hang around like-minded people who might even be levels above you will ultimately help you level up yourself. Yeah, we do like masterminds, sparring, dinners, cigars, training, as you guys can see in the pictures. And in Living Unchained, I genuinely want to see everyone win, just because like I was in the same situation as them when they were starting out, probably in a lot worse of a situation because I had to fast for 110 hours after I ran out of savings. So just being able to see people go from like living in the 9 to 5, living with their parents, or living a shit life, into creating their dream lives and helping them get there, I think it's one of the most fulfilling things. Because like I remember how it felt to be all alone, broke, hopeless, and just having no idea how I was going to win, and then just being able to find and build the right network. It was able to change my life like forever. So if you're interested, DM me 5K on Instagram at Ryan Little, same as my YouTube. But I mean, other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the live stream. I'm not sure how long we've been going. Thank you guys for sticking with me. It is probably a very, very niche. So if you guys do want any help whatsoever, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll be able to help you guys out there. But I think other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. So if you guys have any confusions, just hit me up later. But other than that, Kapoom Cap. I'm about to go tan. I've already went to the gym, the ice bath, the sauna. I've already eaten, drank a lot of coffee, ingested a few nicotines. So I'm not even sure what else to do. It's only 1:13 p.m. A lot of time left in the day. Might even go to the run to the beach. I'm not sure. A lot of cards are up on the table. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow around the same time. So if you guys are wanting to show up, I'll see you guys tomorrow.